Alright, hey folks, should be live now. I've been sitting on this screen looking at the Lilat system and I've realized something terrible. So I'm going to show you all off before we just go through. It's a 3D model of the Lilat system. It's great. You can zoom around and you can have a look at all the different planets and that. You can even go underneath. But I've realized that in this 3D space, it's not actually aligned to the center of the screen, and now that I can't unsee that, I thought I'd share that with you all as well. Welcome to StarFox64, aka Lila Wars, everybody. We are doing a single segment score attack here. This means we get 1 life to get as high a score as we possibly can. This prevents us using some of the checkpoint abuses and some of the infinite farming techniques, so it's all about pure skill on 8 levels back to back. So without further ado, we're going to go start the run. So I'll give a countdown. This timer starts on the first control of our characters, and then we're going to run around and have fun with it. So, are we ready to go? Yes, we are. And I've seen the goddammits already. 3, 2, 1, and we're off. So, I'm hoping we don't get any technical issues on this game, because the last time I tried to run this, we got half the run with half the score. This time we want the full run with the full score. Aiming for over 2,000 hits if we can get it. 2,200 something something is my PB. I can remember. Yes, I can. But I will see how well we do. So our main way of getting score, as you'll see here, are using unlocked charge shots. The charge shot is supposed to lock on to our enemies here, but if we're holding Z and R, it will not lock onto any of these enemies and allow us to use the explosions to gain effectively double points. Now you can see we're just shooting the ground here using the explosion radius to get all these hit plus 1, so all these enemies are worth 2 instead of 1. And there's a number of areas we're going to be taking advantage of that entirely. Each of the levels here are all the same every time you play it, so no roguelike shenanigans on this one, no changing up as we go through. But we do have resource management throughout the game. We've got our bombs, we've got our lasers, we've got our HP, because HP is always a resource. And we're spawning in some extra enemies here just to see if we can use them to our advantage. More extra enemies coming in here, lines that up, gets the shot, that was nice. We're now going to brake very harshly here, because on those big robots that push the buildings down, their base still ends up being a hitbox, active hitbox for us on the base there, gives us more points. We've got a set of enemies at the back here. I'm going to try and get that one before it knocks it down. It knocked it down, that's alright. It just means I have to still shoot the ground, grab the extra bomb hiding there. That enemy is going to be safe, but that's alright. Off to the side now, fire a bomb off, let that blow up in the background there. Takes those enemies out, get another bunch of hit plus 1s here. Trying to get 118, get 119. Yeah, almost 120. Flying under some of the archways and that as well. It's giving us some power-ups, which is really good. Our main power-ups in the game, of course, are the bombs and our wing repairs, which you'll probably see later. Our laser upgrades, and then the silver and the gold rings. The bombs are big old booms. They give us big points. We love them. Our laser ups will increase the power of our lasers. We can have single lasers that we start with. You've got double lasers, and then I'm just going to fire a bomb there just to try and save Falco, because we need to keep him alive to get the medal here. Let's see if we can line ourselves up on this one. We're going to do some swag strats, be greedy, get both. Nailed it! Grabs both of them. So that is our laser upgrade now at hyper lasers. Extra bomb as well. Take the enemies out with that. I'm going to fire a bunch off here. That's still got its thing off. That's okay. We can just land it down there. And then hopefully hit our full break here. Get that through. A couple of extra points on those into the war area at 187. So we're going to have these skating robots here. They're just going out for a little ski. We want to hit them again with indirect charge shots. Every enemy wants to be an indirect charge shot if you can. Get those extra hits plus 1s as they add up massively. Going under the arches here, Falco's very impressed by us. Is going to show us where the enemies actually are. This unlocks the route to Sector Y. Every mission has 2 different completion... Well, not every mission. Most missions have 2 different completion requirements. A mission accomplished one, or a mission complete. Mission complete is just you completed the mission. Mission accomplished is you done a secret thing and you've managed to go to the harder route of the game. It's how they choose which routes you go through. And we do this one because you get extra enemies on this one, and we see if we can take out as many of these trees in the ground as we can. And we're good to go. 227 there is not bad at all. Just take them out of the distance. Hit plus 3, hit plus 1. We're going to have these coming down. I'm going to just leave that big ring there because we don't need it. And away we go. So now, we're going to get a 250. That's nice. I'm also going to entirely ignore what my team say here. So, Peppig. Yes. No. So enemy's going to come in behind us. Normally you drop altitude. We're just going to do a lovely loop-de-loop there. Going to take out the enemy 3 hatches here. These hatches are going to fire missiles because we have hyper lasers. Highest damage lasers we can. We're just going to spam that button. in a nice rhythmic fashion here. Good rhythm going, gives you good mashing technique. More that you mash, the better you get at the game, the quicker these bosses die. Every boss will give you hit plus 10, unless you take too much time, in which case it will go down to hit plus 5, hit plus 2, then eventually just a hit plus 1. However, nice and easy here. This boss is going to die before it gets a chance. And we're off. Going to give us a nice 250 to start the run. Ain't complaining about that. Yeah. But no, as I was mentioning, power-ups here as we wait for these cutscenes to play. Can't skip these cutscenes, unfortunately. I can only skip the intro cutscenes, not the outro cutscenes. But the way it works, bombs, big explosions, we love them. We use them to our advantage. You get the laser power-ups. They will power up your lasers from single lasers to twin lasers to hyper lasers. Hyper lasers are the best. They will also repair your wings. There are the wing repair powered up as well. When your wings take, I believe it is 5 hits on either the left wing or the right wing, it will be destroyed. You'll go back down to single lasers, and then you have to pick up a wing repair to grab that. The other 2 power-ups that we have as well that you'll see are the gold rings. Grab 3 gold rings, they will increase your maximum health bar, and silver rings, which will restore some of your health, which is nice as well. But on to my second favorite stage in the game. It's the second stage in the game itself, but it's my second favorite one. We're going to go down to Meteor. We're going to go into the asteroid field, as we love that. We don't want to go to Sector Y. We're not a fan of Sector Y. Change course into the asteroid field here. And we gotta have fun blowing up these asteroids. Let's see if we can get ourselves a nice chunky score on this one. It's also a stage where we're gonna fill up on all the resources that we want, because we carry our hyper lasers, we carry our bombs. This is very good for us. We gotta keep a hold of our power-ups that we have. But you want as many bombs as you can, because we're gonna use a lot of them in the upcoming stages here, especially the next one. As we go through that, I'm just going to fire that bomb off. That bomb will go off in the distance. Single bomb should give us a decent amount of score, almost putting us up to the 30, which I'm happy with. 30 using a single bomb is good. Grab the gold ring. That's going to give us our double health bar. And then we're going to go straight out of Star Wars here. I was going to say Star Trek. Uh-oh. That'll get me in trouble. Straight out of Star Wars. It's a trap. So we're going to take out these enemies. Hopefully we don't have to use the bomb to save a bomb, but maybe we will. We'll see what happens. If the enemies be nice, yes, they are. Don't have to use a bomb to save a bomb. We're now going to aim at this giant molar tooth here in space. Giant space tooth. We're going to make sure we shoot this a couple of times using our brake to get a couple of more hits on that, as it is its own hitbox for some reason. We don't know why. Nice hit plus 2 on that one. I'll take that. See if we can shoot these. Oh, another hit plus 2. Beautiful. And then a couple of direct hits there, which is fine. No somersault required here. We're just going to brake to grab the bomb and the gold one. Doesn't matter about the silver one. Run through that to give us our lovely laser upgrade as well. So now we're just going to boost our way through here, because there is not a lot that we can do. You can see the meter on the top right of the screen there. It has your life count, it has your engine meter, your bomb meter. The engine meter is interesting, because if there's any red on the engine meter at all, you're not able to use any of your fancy movements, aka boosting, braking, U-turning, or somersaulting. Optimal boosting is get the boost up to just at the tail end of the X there, mainly like towards the middle if you can. We're not really going to be using that as much, because we're not really worried about it. Going to brake there, hopefully get that with 1 or 2. We got 2, that's fine. There's our silver ring there. Up to 9 bombs, which is fantastic. We're now having to wait for our buddy Pepe. Our buddy Pepe is going to be chased by enemies. We're going to take them out immediately. Going to make sure we don't boost or brake, because we do not want to despawn some of the other enemies that will spawn after this. Those take them out. If I boost ahead right now, I can stop about 3 waves of enemies from appearing and continue the level, but that lowers our score. And it's not something that we want to do today. So we see our enemies coming in here. I'm just going to fire that off. See if we can get some nice hits there. See if we can get someone up the top there as well. They're trying to hit them with that, like, in the distance there. Just with the explosion itself, rather than with a direct hit. Easier said than done, though. Up at 9 bombs. Really good.
The enemy's coming from behind.
Yes, they are. We're going to take some of these out as we go through. Get ahead of that one. It's alright, because that takes them out. We get another tooth here. We just want to line our shots up if we can. Because if we can get some good shots there, that's another 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We take those. Fire the bomb off there, get rid of all those enemies. He said the line. So we will do the barrel roll indeed there. Falco's going to steal some enemies, so we're going to kill them before he does. Any enemies that your allies kill do not count with you, with the exception of the Great Fox in Area 6. But more to that when we get there. So we got our lovely rainbow enemies here. These rainbow enemies will fire out rainbow rings for us. They'll give us a gold ring on the first one. Hit plus 3 for them as well. And then Slippy is being chased by a bunch of enemies here. So we're just going to fire off some of these charge shots. Use the AoE explosion to do damage on them, which will count as extra score, even though they're technically not dying, which is great. And then I'm going to just take them out before they disappear here. Hopefully get some of them. Sorry, Slip. Alright, now for the fun part. This is how we get mission accomplished in this area. We're going to go to the warp zone. So we're going to go fly through these rings. Hopefully get these hit plus 7s as we go along. Use the unlock charge shots. Line yourself up. You fire one, you grab the ring, you go through, you grab the ring, you grab the next ring, you fire again, you go through, you charge up, you fire at the last one, you fire a bomb, you let it blow, you grab the warp, and away we go through. Nice hit plus 7s. That is 28 points added to our total here. And now we extend this level. Rather than doing the boss fight and getting mission accomplished and going to Fortuna here, we are going to take the warp, get a significantly higher score, and end up going to Katina instead. So let's see if we can get some good shots off this. Try and get these off the side there, because if you hit them off the side, you can see you get more hit plus 1s, hit plus 4s, hit plus 5s. All these extra points are good. And then we get to my favorite part. Big 64 explosion. Loads of bombs. Loads of everything. Always grab your bombs. You love your bombs. Shouldn't need to use a bomb to take them out, because we can just shoot them normally as we have our hypers. Just going to use a couple of charge out here just to try and get a few. Bomb that up. Go through, hold full break, fire a bomb, get as many of them as you can. Now we have a lot of enemies coming through in the middle segment here, but we also have the boulders, the asteroids on the side. Going to use our bombs here to try and just take out some of the enemies that we don't have to worry about. That should hopefully still be our bomb one, which it is. Beautiful. I can then just use that to land the silver ones. And then take out the rest of these. Trying to navigate from side to side here. Keep the ones on screen that we can. And then as long as they're on the screen, they're in close range, we get them out. Just fire that one in the distance there. Gets a good shot. I'll take that. Get it off. Nice. Okay, so more enemies here. Try and get as close as we can to get a few of these hit plus 1s. It's not really happening. We've got a couple there. Just take them out normally. And then we're going to fire our bomb. I'm going to fire a bomb here just to make sure we have that. Now, every single asteroid here is going to drop more and more bombs and stuff, which is really good. I'm going to just use the fact that I have close range here. I'm just going to take that out. That should give me a whole range of bombs. What a tremendous go. That is the best I have ever done that level. 439 and coming out with 9 bombs. The maximum bomb count. You love to see it. Oh, I'm very chuffed about that. I'm chuffed to bits. Now, I've got to get my phone out here for the next level because we are going to Katina. And Katina is our first all-range mode. It's also on a timer, which is really, really annoying. Basically, a giant mothership is going to try and Independence Day the planet. And we're going to stop it. But while we're stopping it, we are going to farm as many enemies as we can. You're going to hear our lovely friend Bill say, "The hatches are open," so many times. But the goal is basically, once the mothership appears, we are going to have the stage on its own universal timer here. It's about 3 minutes and 30 seconds until the core appears. And we want to farm as many points as we can. One of the hardest stages, in my opinion, to get a high score on. We'll see how it goes today. Well, I would love to keep it going because that was an absolutely fantastic video. So we get 10 kills here. Once we get our 10th kill, enemy mothership approaching. We can get another 5. That's going to give us everything we need. I am going to grab that gold ring because that's fine. We got to go through. We got to go in. We got to have fun. So the difference between an all-range mode stage and a normal stage, all-range mode stages are giant squares. We get to explore. We get to have fun until we go to the edge. Then the game will force us to do a U-turn. We can do our own U-turns by pressing down and C right, I believe. What's the button for it? Nope, it's down and C down. Down and C right is the somersault. But we're going to line ourselves up now. We're going to try and get ourselves in position to get a lot of enemy kills coming through very, very soon. As the cutscene plays, at the end of this cutscene, we're going to have 3 minutes and 30 seconds, not accounting for lag on the video game, because it is the N64. The N64 likes to lag a lot. The more enemies than that are on screen, the more lag that will be. It will lag the in-game timer as well. It's an internal timer that is counting down when the hatches, when the core will appear and the hatches will no longer open. Let's see if we can time it right to get these hatches open to as many times as we can and then have the core appear while the hatches are open. Because if the core appears while the hatches are open, you can then kill the hatches for 6 points and not have to worry about them disappearing. The other thing I need to worry about, and as silly as it sounds, is not taking out my teammates. I need to keep them alive, especially for the next level, especially Peppy and Slippy. There we go. Bill is saying his signature line now. The hatches are indeed open. So we're trying to just go around the sides here, take out as many of these ships as we can. The more enemy ships you take down, the quicker the hatches will open, and the better it is for us. Sometimes our allies will have a nice body of ships just flying behind them, and we want to go after them if we can. Do not take that out. Do not take out the hatches either. Pepe's running around the place. We are doing well. Let's see how it goes. Can we do good? Sup, Slip? Sorry, Slip. I'm just going to, like, boost away because we don't have a lot of enemies right now, which is really bad, actually. So we're going to just try and see if I can find a group of them, get a cluster together. Cluster on Bill, which is nice. There we go. Hatches are open. We need more hatches. We need more open. This is not a good position that I'm in right now, but let's see if we can keep this going. So not getting much lag at the moment either. Oh, there we go. There's a chunk of them. Slippy's chasing them, and then Slippy's being chased by them as well. This is fine. You can see that lag on the screen there on the video game. More hatches are open, means more enemies are spawning, more enemies being replenished, gives more things for us to kill. It is all good at the end of the day. So coming around the side here, that's a nice set of 3. Always one of those sets of 3s. Shooting Bill is fine. Bill is immortal. Bill does not have a health bar. The only team members that have a health bar are the standard team. Falco, Pepe, Slippy. We also have a health bar, but technically we don't count because our health bar is never going to go down. He says that. Sorry. I am actually sorry. I do not want him to die. If he dies, it's very bad for us. This is a really weak line that they've done for me today. What are we at? We're at not very good. That's what we're at. That's a set of 3. I'll take them out. Falco's going to moan at me because I've stolen his targets. Got another set here. We can see them all around that side. Yeah, they are flying around the place, going through. I'm going to see if we can do that as well. Through, round, and in. What are we at? We're at 2 minutes and 20. We are not even at 120 on the score. This is neek so good, is what it is. We're going to have to try and do some real good levels in some of the other stages, Ark, that's for sure. Because this one has decided no.
The hatches are open.
Good. I'm just going to U-turn, actually. Let's see how this goes through. This is one way to do it. Normally you want to fly like into the enemies, but the enemies are flying with me rather than against me. Sorry, Slip. Another big set of enemies here. This is fine. We're at 3 minutes. I've got 30 seconds before the hatches are about due to open. I might get another 2, maybe 3 of this. Okay, we're at 151. That's not bad. Let's see if we can just get some more of these. Big sets of enemies there. Good. Ooh, I don't know if I want to get greedy. I don't know if I want to get greedy. I'm going to take 2 out just in case. Actually, I'm going to take 3 out just in case. I'm going to be a coward. I'm not trusting it. So once the hatches have been destroyed, they will not spawn any more enemies, which will make less enemies basically spawn overall if the hatches are open now. But I do not trust myself on that one. I feel like the hatches are going to be opening soon. 194. Ideally, you want around like 240, 250. It is not going to happen on this one. Yep, there you go. There's the energy reaction. That was very close. I'm glad I decided to do that. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have a little bit of fun here. I'm going to try and get that too. So, we're going to go and take out as many of these as we can. The core is going to be worth hit +1. The core is going to be worth absolutely jack by the end of this. So I'm going to try and take out as many of these remaining enemies as we possibly have. I'm going to have a look as well and see where my actual last hatch is. I'm going to do that now, actually, because that's how I get 6 points if I go for it. Where's my last hatch? My last hatch should be around here. Done it! That works for me. So what I just did there is I just did a somersault up into the mothership there. Fired a bomb on the inside to get the extra hit +6 that we needed. We may have lost our wing, but we already damaged that. That's fine. I'll take a 230. There we go. That's not bad for a marathon run. Sneaks the extra bomb kill in there. If you speedrun this level, you need to do that 4 times and pray you don't die. Oh, I'm glad I got that. I'm going to need that. Somersault up into the ship. Away it goes. But we go in that one, so that's fine. Oh, but you've got to aim at where the hatch actually appears when you open it. If you aim at the wrong spot, you fire a bomb, it does nothing. But we flew in, we got what we needed. We got a 230. It's 20 less than I wanted, but you know what? I'll still take it. Let's continue on with the run. No Independence Day this time. No laser explosion. Oh, has to fly in. Doing that 4 times in a speedrun is not something you want to do either. Oof. No, thank you. Alright. So up to our next level here. We do not want to go to solar. Solar is the sun. Icarus has taught us, do not fly too close to the sun. Slippy's reply is, slaps roof of the R-Wing. This baby can take temperatures of up to 9,000 degrees. Yeah, we know. We're still not going there. There's not a lot of enemies on that one. There's about 100 plus that you can get. Whereas this one can get up to around 270. So we're back to single lasers, unfortunately, because we did lose our wings in the last stage. But we've still got 8 bombs to our advantage, which is alright. So we're just going to use that to try and get ourselves some extra little score here. We'll get our lasers back soon. Not something to worry about. We're just going to wait. Just going to fire a bomb. That should blow things up. Should give us a lot of score. Yo, there's a laser. I'll take one of them. Normally I want a bomb there, but I'll take a laser. I ain't complaining. There's our gold ring, because we had 2 from the last stage. It immediately gives us our double health bar again. And then we're just going to take out the rest of these enemies. We're going to have them come in. We're just going to fire off 4 shots. Shots come in, takes them out. We are good to go. Another gold ring. Enemy group behind us. Man, they're fast. As we got to go in. Arg's going to fire off another bomb here. Try and get another couple of these unload charge shots. See if it works for us. Not really, but that's alright. Can take them out. Fire a couple here. 1, 2. Fire a bomb off. Make sure you take out these bombs while you're at it, because each bomb is worth more. Take out the space mines. Now we got these funky turrets. I call these funky turrets because they have a tendency to allow your bullets to go right through them, which is bad because you're aiming for score and you can't get score if it decides, nah, I'm just not going to let you shoot anything. We're going to have a rainbow enemy buddy appear there, getting a +1 off the one at the distance there is very good. Let's get one there, let's get one there, let's get one there, and let's get one there. Did we get it? Yay! We got one hit +1 there. That's fine. I'll take that. So 128 checkpoint. Peppy's going to get in trouble now. This base is completely in bits, and our team are very well aware of it. That was a hand. So I got you there. We fired that off. That did not do good. I just need to shoot these now and try and keep you alive. Thank you. That was very close to having a dead Peppy there. You do not want a dead Peppy. We need Peppy alive, because he's going to spawn a whole bunch of enemies for us. And if he's dead, those enemies just don't spawn. Nice hit +3 there. We're at 144 coming through to this area. Go to the left. There's another warp. However, the warps are not as good as the warp from Melio, so we try and just avoid them for a little bit. I am not getting you with any of my charge shots. I'm just going to take you out normally. Now this is where precise aiming comes in. We want to hit on the edge of these. We do not want to hit it the way I just hit it there. We want to hit it on the actual side. That is not good at all, so we're just going to aim for that. Let's see if we get one there, get one there, get one there, get one there. Those are all going to give me hit +1 every time we do it. We want to do this on as many sets of these as we can, because the hit +1s gives you 2 points. A hit +2 only gives you 3. If we can continue keeping this going, we are laughing ourselves to the bank, basically. There's another set there. So we're just going to fire another set off that one, see what happens. That went right to the back, as you can see. That one right went through, but we got all 6 targets, which is good. We can take out U targets here as well, get them too, and call in our friend Bill. Bill's going to give us some nice upgrades here. The upgrades, of course, going to be a bomb upgrade, as we know. We're just going to ignore the bomb because we don't need it at the moment. I'm going to try and take out some of these where I get the hit +2 and a hit +1. That one's going to get +1 there as well. We're going to grab these enemies. We got 2 of them. Here's the extra enemies that Peppy has behind him. We want to take these out. If you don't take these out, then you're in trouble. Take that out there. Peppy is not blown up. We're at 261. That is a good stage. We've got our 2 gold rings as well. And that's another hand coming out. This is not a bad stage. Not a bad stage at all. Alright, so if we let Slippy die the other side, we wouldn't get ourselves this lovely little hit +4 coming up either. Thankfully, Slippy is alive, so this rainbow enemy appears. Do not want to grab that, but I grabbed it anyway. That's alright. If you get 3 gold rings after having double health, it just gives you the double. It gives you an extra life, basically. Now, though, we're coming up to our boss on this stage. This is the only stage that has extra enemies in the boss arena. Unfortunately, because this base is destroyed, we have a number of wrecked ships just flying around in space. You can barely see them, but your ship can lock onto them. There are, I believe, 1 in each corner with a group of 4 down in the bottom right here. Take them out, get the extra points, profit, and then go a happy fun time. You did not take out every single one there. I'm going to have to break now because that's going to be interesting. We got that one still there. That's fine. We got them all. That is a chunky score, Arg. Let's see if we can get the quick kill on this boss as well. No, we cannot because he slapped me. He slapped me big time. He's ran away. He's looking for the creator. So we're going to take out the bosses here. Take out that health bar. Boom. Health bar is gone.
Yippee! You did it!
Nah, turns out you only took out the cover, not the brain.
Huh?
What?
What?
Dee-doo-dee-doo-doo-doo. So quick mashing here on this one. Just aim at the right spot and the boss is gone. There you go. 286. That's a nice score, that is. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, mission accomplished. We are down to 3 missions to go here.
I'm fine.
3 missions to go. We're about to go into a train. Then we've got Area 6, which is my favourite. And then Venom 2. Yay, Peppy's got no health left. Ooh, that's close. Absolutely no health left. Thankfully, he'll get some health back at that one. But damn, that was almost bad Peppy there. 1,205 coming through the stage here. Very happy about that. I will take that any day. Right. As I mentioned, on to the train now. We're going to be in the Landmaster, going to the Forever train. It is, of course, Macbeth. The train control is completely different from the R-Wing here. You can no longer do unlock charge shots with the Landmaster, unfortunately, because pressing both the buttons for the unlock charge shot is how you hover. And hovering has its place, but it's not something we really want to do. However, we are going to let this start and cutscene play because the train is actually moving forward. So if we let that move forward, we'll be able to get ourselves some extra things to blow up at the back there. You see the robot. We're just going to go take that all out very nicely here. Just start shooting our way down, get the extra points for everything that's on the train. Runs our way through. And then we just take out the big cannons itself. Because why not? It's like, it's a train. We're going to take it out. Yes, you are. And it's train versus tank. We can still do our barrel rolls with this, of course. It is the Landmaster after all. Master of Land. That is giving me the unlock. So that's fine. Did not get any points on that one, but it's alright. We'll take these down. We're going to fire off our lovely little charge shots here against these enemies. And then we're going to donk off this platform and hope for good rock RNG. Let's see if we can get some good rock RNG here. So we are going to fire off. And we're just bonking off this right now because the idea is that we're going to use the rocks here to hopefully gain a whole bunch of hit plus 1s, hit plus 2s, hit plus 4s, etc. Just to get a whole bunch of points. Couldn't take that one out because it's just too close to me there. And we're using our boulders to our advantage here. Take that out. That's fine. Should be able to still get a few on that one. Is it too close? It is too close. That's a shame. But there we go. We'll take that out. 59 points. Now we're going to have a whole bunch of enemies just come up here. We're going to do a couple of locked on charge shots. That's not good. Didn't want that. That's fine. Let's see if we can get the other one at the other side then, or if they're going to be really mean to us. They are taking out our mass stuff here, and I don't like it. I'm going to fire on that one, see if it gets it. Yeah! We got the hit plus 2 off it. Very nice. I'm just going to take out the rest of these, take them out quickly so I can get the points, not my teammates. Because as I said, if any teammates take out any of these, you do not get the points for them. So we're going to build up our bomb stash on this level as well. We'll use a few bombs, but we want to save up as many bombs as we can for the upcoming Area 6. I am not going to grab that. Because what we're going to do is we're going to deliberately hold down right now. Because in this upward incline, as long as you do not boost or break, your explosive charge shots will explode right in front of you. Allowing you to farm these rocks for loads of points, loads of money. And you can fire off at them as well and just take them out. Because why not? Just take them out with that. Fires on that one, takes them out. Fire on these. Got to get the break off, get the hit plus 3s. 2 hit plus 3s, beautiful. And then we're just going to hit the train here again. We're a little bit too far over at the side right now. Which is going to stop me from getting some shots that I want, but that's alright. We're just going to fire off on them. That takes out the middle one there. Just have to use a lock on. Take our break down. On this side and take that all out. Nice. Each segment of the train, of course, giving you more points. The points mean prizes. Prizes mean good stuff for us. As now we have... Oh, nice hit plus 2 coming out in that one, actually. I was surprised. I thought I wouldn't have got that, but we did. That managed to lock onto them, which is interesting. Do not lock onto them right now. I'm trying to get some extra hits off them, which we got. That last one's going to escape, so it gets away with this bomb. That's all right. Use the bomb up there. Take that out on the train. Going to have Falco come beside me, say, shoot, he's right behind me. Fire right above him. Gives you a hit plus 1. Up to the 150, which is our middle.
I guess I should be
Fire one more. That should be that ready to blow up. We do not want to hit that once more, because if we do, that will be it gone. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to wait. We're going to fire on these. Get as many of the hit plus 1s and 2s off the wall as we can. It's going to fire another whole bunch at us. As long as we can use that, we can just get some extra points here, which is very nice. Come up to the side, fire some bullets, takes that out, gives us 168, 169. Nice. So we're just going to go all the way through the tunnel now. No more boulders to worry about. Just blowing up the rest of the train. You can see he's leaving a trap for us. Don't want to get hit by them. I can hover. There you go. Lovely hovers as we see. Bumpiest ride ever on the tracks there. Just take out the rest of the train here. Each segment of the train, each box of the train gives you 1 point. The more points you get, the better it is. And then we have our checkpoint here. Now, normally, if we weren't doing single life, we would hit that checkpoint, we would restart, and parts of the train would respawn, giving you more score. Because the moment you hit the checkpoint, the score that you have at that time is the score that is saved, and the level state is reset to the checkpoint state. So that's how you can farm yourself. Just a couple of extra points if you want to do it that way. But we are not doing that. It is single leg life. So we're going to grab our bomb that spawns here. We're going to get another bomb run the other side. And then we're finally going to end with a bomb from Rob as well. Going to give us 7 bombs in totals to get ourselves to the area, which is nice. Grab that gold ring. Indeed we do, and that is what we shall attempt, as we're going to take out these enemies here. We've got 8 switches. We're going to use these switches to our advantage, because we're going to use them just to get some extra hit plus 1s, hit plus 2s, as we want to do, because that gives us extra points. And we take those points out. There's Rob going to say, yo, what up? We are going to hopefully get 194 here, which is not bad. I did get 200 during, I did manage to get 200 during the practice run that we're doing earlier today, but that was good. So 194, that is going to give us a chunky score at the end of this, because we're not going to be taking out the boss in the normal fashion here. There's a reason we're shooting the 8 switches to open up the locks here. We're going to have some fun with this giant train. So we got the boss there, the boss doing whatever he wants. Falco's going to come in and save our bacon a little bit here. So that's the boss. You can take out the boss as quickly as you possibly can if you want to. However, that's no fun. We're going to go and shoot the switcher here. And you're going to get a lovely little cutscene. Unfortunately, though, it has recently been discovered that if you want to get the highest possible score on this stage, you don't actually want to shoot the switcher, and you want to go down the entire length of the train track, destroying every individual enemy that appears, and you will actually earn more score than you would if you do this.
No! Hit the brake!
He's going to hit the brakes. Or are you?
Okay, stop it!
Nope. Hit plus 50. The game gives you 51 points for getting the mission accomplished route on that one. The reason I will always do the mission accomplished route rather than farm the individual enemies is because, 1, that sounds tedious. 2, it means I don't get to go to Area 6. And Area 6 is my favorite mission in the game, and you're about to find out why.
I can see the look on their stupid faces.
So can we. It's called Chalked Pikachu Face. So we're going on this one too. The mission briefing for this level is great. The general is like, attacking the enemy, eh? Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Now it's our turn to kick some tail.
It is indeed. So we are now going to go up into Area 6. It is my favorite level in the game. I'm going to have fun. 245 there because we had 194. So 195 plus the 50. 245 there. That's a nice score on that. Generally, I want 250, but I ain't complaining. Into Area 6 with our hyper... Actually, do we have... Yeah, we do have hyper lasers. That's fine. Hyper lasers needed for the satellites, the battleships, the cruisers, bombs for the swarms of enemies that I miss. The personal speed of the stage is fun. Like, it does. It's like, this stage is faster than any other stage in the video game. And we're about to go in. It's almost over. Come back in one piece. Let's see how this goes. So, 7 bombs to our name. Hyper lasers ready to go. All things ahead now. We're going to fire off on these. We're going to take out these groups of enemies. It's 2 groups of 8. 2 groups of 4 to give us 8. We get the space mines in the background there. We want to fire a number of bombs. We want to try and fire some charge shots as well just to get them. If you break here or you do the loop-de-loops, you can respawn some more, getting yourself some extra points. Now we're going to aim for hit plus 3s on all the satellites. We're going to have the groups of enemies at all times. We want to make sure we control our brake gauge or the engine gauge as much as we can. We will take damage left, right, and center on these. We will be using as much of our stuff as we can to get the wing repairs back or sorry, the laser upgrades back before we lose our wings, so we don't actually lose anything. We're going to get these enemies coming in. We're going to go through. We're doing the stuff. Comes up there. We're going to grab that one, get the extra points from it, making sure we grab this wing repair or the laser upgrade, so we wing repair as well. Down to the other side. We've got a set of enemies here that we want to take out. It's going to give us a bomb. We then want to run over here and use the brake to make sure we get the 3 points on the satellite. We're back up to 5 bombs. We've got the gold ring down the bottom there. We don't need to worry because we're still doing okay. Now we're going to bring out the tiny little frigates here. The frigates are coming in. This is the only time where Great Fox's shots actually count towards you as well. Anything that the Great Fox will take out will also count to your score. Falco, Slippy, and Peppy still do not count. Do not allow them to take out anything if you can help it. Missed a massive amount of points there because we didn't get the charge shot that we were looking for, but we're going to get a few off this missile here in the middle. We hold the brake, we get that missile, it should blow up. We're then going to take out the rest of these missiles so they don't blow up and we don't hear the characters scream at us. Okay, next segment of the stage. We're going to have Peppy come through here. This segment's not that great for getting points because Peppy is not the best. We want to aim for him with unlocked charge shots if you can, because if you aim for him with unlocked charge shots, you can take out some of these missiles and get hit plus ones. However, I'd rather just aim for the satellites and get the points off the satellites. This is where you start to realize the game's speed is a lot faster than you anticipated because you don't have enough time to take out the satellites that come on the screen. But we're doing quite well right now with this so far. Gonna miss that gold ring there because we don't really need it. We're already at full health. We've got 5 of these enemies here. We're gonna try and take some of them out when they get on the screen. We're going to take out one of these as well. I'm going to aim for this one, see what happens, see if we can get it. We did not get it in time, but that's to be expected. We'll get the one down the bottom one here. Rainbow enemies are going to start to appear as well. The idea is that we want to take out a rainbow enemy if you can, and then try and take out one of the satellites that come beside it. If you can, you'll get 3 rainbow enemies, and ideally 3 satellites too. But the satellites are hard when the rainbow enemy decides to be a bot. Come over that side there, it gets 272. Going to get that to get 275. That 276 there, that's going to give us up to the 280. We get our final ring there, allows us to get the big one. We're now at the checkpoint. We're going to go through, take out as many of these enemies as we can. Use a few of the hit plus ones, hit plus twos. Going to grab that so we don't lose our stuff here either. Going to fire off on a couple of them. The enemies are running away from me. That's a shame. Going to go through, grab that, take them out. Hit plus 4. That's very nice. Take out this one too so we get that. Hit our wing on the left-hand side there. That's fine. Make sure we just take that out. That's all dead. That's going to give us another laser upgrade there. Take out more of the satellites. Just mashing as quickly as we can. We're going to break the stage. As you can see, we've already got ourselves the medal score that we were looking for. The game is like, well done, congratulations. Arg's like, I'm just going to fire a bomb because we're getting a bomb back there anyway. We're going to fire on that, try and get that out. Fire another one there just to take out some of these as quickly as I can. Down the bottom side, firing another bomb there. Ideally, you want that to all be unlocked charge shots. We're down to 3 bombs, but that is fine. Great Fox taking out a whole bunch of these for us, which is nice. It gives us a whole bunch of extra score that we need. And then we can just hold on with our braking system. We want to get the brake on that one. That's cool. We're good to go out to the bottom here. I have got a very bad amount of wing health left. I'm going to try my damnedest to fly over there and get that. And then take this out as well. Slippy, I do not want you to do that. I'm just going to fire a bomb there and take that out. So hopefully it takes them out before Slippy does, which is good for us. I also took him out missiles there, which is a shame, but that's all right. 459. We're going to wait. We're going to lock into that. We're going to just go as far back as we can. That should hopefully hit them. That is going to give me the one power-up that I haven't explained. It is the star. The star, of course, they are giving me all my health, or majority of my health back, because Arg's health is low. I'm going to fire another bomb there. I know I shouldn't, but it's fine. I really whiffed the ending segment of this stage, but we used all our bombs in that. That is all right. We're still getting over 500. We're still getting 512. There's 514. I've officially broke my leaderboard now, because anytime you get a level over 512, the game will deduct 256 from the saved score. It'll save where your total score actually is and put it on the leaderboard. So for example, if you get first, it'll save it in first place. However, it will remove 256 from area 6, also resulting in a lower overall score by 256, giving you a rather wonky leaderboard. I have a very wonky leaderboard. That is really weird. It's really weird. It really is. It's like, I can only assume it's to do with just like, I don't know, 16-bit storage or something. But it's fantastic. But we are coming up. Also, flashing images warning for anybody who may suffer from photosensitive epilepsy. The screen is going to flash a multitude of colors, bright whites, oranges, pinks, yellows, etc. after I have destroyed the second set of tentacles. It is the boss's rave laser move, so I will warn you when it's coming up, but please look away from the screen. It is pretty bad on that one. We're going to hopefully finish this stage with 525. It is my goal at one point to eventually finish the stage with 600. on the standard mode here. You can do expert mode and get 600. Expert mode is a different mode of the game. It changes up enemy spawns. It adds more enemies to the game. But I don't do that. Rave laser incoming. Flashing lights warning everybody. Look away now. I'll tell you when it's safe to look back. As you can see, big laser there. Orange, white, yellows. The screen likes to pulse the white there as well. And it is safe to look back if you so choose. Alright, so take out the energy balls. But yeah, as I was saying, 600 is the goal for me on normal mode here. Maybe eventually I'll start doing some expert routes, because expert routing is very different, because all the enemies are in different positions. There's more enemies, and the main thing that makes it really hard is your wings have 1 HP, so you get hit once, and your wings are gone. But folks does get a swanky pair of sunglasses. Alright, so we are going to jump through now. Our final level is coming up. We are heading to Venom 2. As Venom itself has 2 different levels associated with it. Will you get the standard level, which is on rails flying through, or you get this one, where it's going to be Fox versus Starwolf, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to see if we can do a little bit of farming here, but we'll see how it goes. First things first, we got to take out Leon, Pigma, and Andrew, and leave only Wolf alive. So let's see if we can shoot some of these and just take them out. They've all turned around. So we're just waiting for them to drop down. Someone's having fun. Wolf is already behind me. Thanks, Wolf. Appreciate that. So who's that? Because they're dead. They are gone. Nice. So there's one. That must have been Pigma. So let's go take out you. And then Wolf is behind me. That's fine. And this leaves Leon. The great Leon. No worries, mate. Okay. Done. Alright, now what we're going to do is we are going to attempt to get some extra points off Wolf here. So we want Wolf to be as close to us as we can and shoot him a few times. Because if we can shoot him a few times, we can get some points. Right, where was that gold ring that dropped? I don't actually know. That is very bad. Do I risk it? Do you know what? I'm not going to risk it. We're already low on health here because Wolf has managed to get me. So we're just going to go take him out. You can farm extra points with him. However, I'd rather not risk the run on him. We did get 1 or 2. Yeah, see, it's given me that as well. Hopefully I'm not in the soft lock spot. We're not in the soft lock spot, and that's fine. Thank God Slippy said no there. That was going to be trouble. Whew. But yeah, you can farm a few extra points off Wolf there by letting him come behind you. Perfectly timing your barrel rolls allows you to deflect his bullets. Then use unlock charge shots on the ground to get some extra hit +1s. But for this, we're going to go and finish this game. So if you want the most power-ups in this one, if you come in here with absolutely nothing, go left, right, left, left, right, right. It'll give you hyper lasers, a bomb, and 3 golden rings. So left, right, left. Is it foolish to come against you? Left, and then right, right. And that gives you every single power-up that you need. Double HP, back to hyper lasers, and a bomb. If you're speedrunning, immediately just go left and left, because then that takes you right to the boss fight. Alright, giant monkey brain. Hello, monkey. Evil mastermind behind everything going on here. He's a giant monkey with 2 hands. So we are going to, or rather, a giant monkey head with 2 hands. We're going to take out the giant monkey head with 2 hands. Here we're just going to line ourselves up against that. Hit that on the other side. If you do it right, you should get this in 1 cycle, which we did, which is amazing. There goes phase 1. Phase 1 is done. It is time for us to potentially try and do phase 2. I have the brains to rule like that. Do you really, buddy? Welcome to phase 2 brain form. You show your true form. He's going to fire off a annoying set of enemy things there. We're going to just do a loop-a-dee-loop-loop-loop. We're going to fire that and fire a bomb off. That should take them out almost immediately. Gives us the chunky A+5s. He'll then disappear around the side. We're going to loop our way around because we know where he is. We're going to shoot the cerebellum or whatever part of the brain that is. He's going to disappear again. Then we're going to repeat it 1 more time. He should have 1 or 2 more hits left to go. And he's done. There's the hit plus 10. But we are not quite done yet. We have the escape sequence. But before that.
Don't ever give up, my son.
Father?
Follow me, Fox.
Follow me, chat. Let's see this run out together. The escape sequence begins. Never give up. Trust your instincts. Pick the right direction, left or right. One leads to death, the other leads to salvation. As we run our way through, who will survive? Never give up. Trust your instincts. I think I skipped a voice line of his. He's supposed to speak more.
You've become so strong, Fox.
You have become so strong, Sonic Adventure Events team. And that's time. GG's, everybody. GG's. Let's see what the total score of the run is. And then we will go and check out... Oh, we'll go check out the next run, basically, which is always good. Very happy about that. Yeah. And right, Slippy. Mm-hmm. You know it, Falco. You know it. It's weird being silent at that end part. I've got to learn just to be silent and not do that when you wear the glasses, you know? It's hard to be silent for me. I should just do his voice lines and that's it.
Well, alright then.
229,204. I came at, that's like only about 16 or 17 off my PB, so I'm dead chuffed about that. But there we go, that's going to be it. So, big thank you to the Sonic Adventure Era Speedrun Events team for having me here. I'll be back later on Sunday with some Sonic Mania. You'll see more of me. But for now, let's keep this marathon going. Thank you for having some Star Fox 64 here. And we actually got a run. It didn't crash. There was no tech issues. Wonderful.
Awesome. I love when that happens. Alright, well, we'll be back with Shantae and the Pirate's Curse by the Sound Defense. It's going to be great. I can't wait.